What's up, guys? We getting around to vlog number 2. I apologize for not getting to this quicker, but I have been gone a lot. Been on the road a lot, so we're gonna get into this one. And this will be, we'll just do one question a day because I get this one a lot when we play, and also DM'd and in comments and stuff. But people want to know my biggest influences musically. What makes my clock tick? So we're gonna kind of, I think it's for me, it's a little more, inspirations. Because a long time ago, quit trying to copy artists because it doesn't work. Once that person's already there and then you try to copy them, there's no need for you because it's already been done. So I got some artists that I really love and I'm really into, and we're just gonna get right into them. How about this one? Boom, Merle Haggard. I didn't get into Merle Haggard when I was in my 20s, and I got progressively more into him once I got into my 30s, and he was, I love his ability to 3 chords, and this dude maximizes the melody. Unbelievable what he can do with a melody. And it's not soaring vocals. He's not doing vocal acrobatics. He nails it. It's smooth. You feel it, you know it, you believe it. And that's a good singer-songwriter. It's what that is. So huge props to that guy. Listen to him all the time. Can't copy him. Don't know if it's possible for anybody to do it. But love me some Merle, son. Willie Nelson. Angel Flying Too Close to the Ground. Blue Eyes Crying in the Rain. Enough said. The dude's got a unique style to him. Unique style of singing. His timing's kind of, it's all over the place. But dude can write a song, man. He can kill a melody, and I love me some Willie, dude. His buddy Chris Christopherson. Chris Christopherson wrote some of the most beautiful songs ever. He just had the ability to, he found little slides and simple 3 chords that nobody had explored before, which is kind of, almost impossible, dude. And Chris ain't the greatest singer in the world, and I think he's going to be the first one to tell you that. But artists took his songs and, dude, they put life into them. So, how about Vern Gosling? How about that cat? Vern Gosling, I used to sit and listen to his CDs way back in the day, and I would try to mimic his vocal lines where he would go. And see, Vern was a little bit older, when he broke, so he had some more maturity in his voice, and he had more maturity in his lyrics, so he could sing about things that a 21, 22, 23, 25-year-old doesn't know about, and it hit, man. And I remember talking to a friend of mine. He said that he worked some of his shows one time back in the day, and he said this dude would roll into town and he would shut the town down. I mean, he was so good, he would just rock the whole town to their knees because his ability to deliver, and his writing style and singing style was off the charts. So huge influence of mine. Bob Seger. It's Bob Seger, man. I was listening to Bob Seger yesterday on the way home, and it just was my playlist all the way home, man. The dude can write, had a gruff to his voice, sold it, and he came along at a great time, man. That's what Bob Seger did. And I don't think it matters. He could come along now and still be bad to the bone. He's just Bob Seger. Vince Gill. I think y'all could probably listen to my style of singing and writing and know that Vince is a huge inspiration of mine, as well as a great human being. So, what else can you say? I remember I had his cassettes before CDs, kids. They were cassettes. And I used to do When I Call Your Name, Pocket Full of Gold, and, I would sing along with Vince until, I could boom, note for note it, or at least I thought so anyway. I was trying, but loved him. Pearl Jam to record 10. It hit me in the right time in life. I was that right age, that right, it influenced me. I heard the things that I wish someone would say that had a voice. And Pearl Jam did that for me with the record 10. I still listen to that record to this day. I will put it on and just listen to every song. I love it. Timeless. That record is literally timeless, man. It was gritty. It was, unrehearsed. And what else can you say? Pearl Jam 10 got to be top 3 records of all time. For me, it's probably number 1. How about Jim Croce? How about that cat? I got turned on to Jim Croce after a show one night. A friend of mine put some of his stuff in. Dude, I was 19, 20 years old, somewhere around in there. And we started listening to Croce. And the next show I did was literally like a night or two later. I put Operator into my set list. And it stayed there for a long, long time. Still play it sometime at this time. I fell in love with the dude's style, his style of writing, the storytelling style that he did. He had great voice to deliver what he did, the folky style, but it still had what some folk can get out there sometime, man, where you like, what are we doing here? But Croce wasn't like that, man. He kept it in, he kept a great delivery, and the songs were awesome, and I appreciate him for that. How about the Eagles, dude? Lion Eyes, the greatest storytelling song of all times, man. Melodies, harmonies. The Eagles can, in 3.5 to 5 minutes, dude, they can nail the writing of a song. They had a run there that was unbelievable. And their short-lived run through stardom was probably the greatest thing that could have happened for us, because you hit them while they're hot, and they got it to us, they delivered it to us, and now it's timeless. It's forever. Eagles, another one. I'll put them on, and my playlist is good for the next hour and a half, 2 hours. I love everything about them. So, big fan there. Big fan. This one's gonna surprise some of you guys. This guy went to superstardom. Went in the '90s. I'm thinking he was a pop artist. They say pop rock. He was a writer on most. I want to say every one of his hits. Had a voice that was unique and different. But the dude could sing, man. I went and saw him in concert about 6 years ago, my wife and I was blown away, dude. This dude got up for 2.5 hours and just punched you in your nose, man. He's a great singer, and that's what he did for 2.5 hours. He did just hit after hit after hit, and I mean, dude, it was awesome, man. That's Bryan Adams, man. That dude, he had great melodies. They knew how to build a song. And I know there's some other guys that involved with him that were with him on that whole ride, and their name escaped me right now. And I hate to mess the guys behind the scenes, but big fan nonetheless. Love your work. You guys killed it, did a great job. There's a bunch out there that I'm missing. There's a ton of other artists that I'm not thinking right now. Modern day people that I listen to, Nathaniel Ratcliffe, man, I like his stuff. We're a little different in our styles, but I dig what he's doing. Obviously, Chris Stapleton's doing a great job in that kind of Western style, that he does, and he's got a good gruff push to it, man. It really works. Great voice control. Some of the Sturgill stuff, man, I'm on. Some of the Tyler Childers stuff, I'm on it. Lucas Nelson's got some stuff I really dig on, but I don't get hung up in a lot of stuff that comes out now, because I don't want to be overly influenced by it. But I do get some inspiration from it sometime. An idea may hit me, and usually the idea that hits me is totally different than what I was just listening to. I'll tell you another one, John Mayer. John Mayer he's been a big inspiration for me. He has, his guitar playing is like his vocals. It's an extension of his vocals, because John Mayer's not a great singer. He's average at best. But his intro progressions on guitars is his voice, and I think he understands that. I haven't asked him personally, but I would think he would understand that. And that's part of songwriting, man. If you're the guy that's the lead guitar player too, and he does a great job at that, you know. And so I'm definitely inspired by his work, man. So these are some of the cats, and I'm leaving out a bunch. I already know because I just love music, dude. I'm such a huge fan of, especially songwriters. You go back to some of the old Statler Brothers and Oak Ridge Boys, and just those songs, man, are like, jeez, you know, just from the gut, man. I mean, straight out the heart, straight out your vocal box on the paper, and just I challenge you guys, go back and listen to some of those old Oak Ridge Boys albums, man. I'll be true to you. Some of those old songs, man, will just tear your heart out, dude. And I love that stuff. So that's your homework. Get in the catalog and listen to some music outside of your box. And if it's in your box, you already know. So anyway, I love you guys so much, man. I'm so appreciative you guys keep coming back and listening to me ramble over and over. And we got more music coming. We've got music recorded and ready to go. We're trying to get in the time slots to shoot some visual content for you to go along with it, so that I'm putting forth maximum effort for you. That's what, you know, I want to give you 100% of what I got. And also, man, you guys go to DwayneClyde.com, www.DwayneClyde.com. Get you a t-shirt. We got some 3/4 sleeve baseball tees over there, I know, and a couple of different styles of t-shirts, I think, still on there, and koozies. I know koozies, whatever. You know, order that stuff. We'll send it right to your doorstep. That's what keeps us going. Be able to keep doing for you guys, and subscribe on YouTube, like that, or follow on Facebook and Instagram, and keep sharing our stuff, man. That's what helps us grow, so that we can do more and more for you guys. As always, I love you so much. Thank you so much for listening to my nonsense. I love you for it. Thank you.